Okay, so in this video I'm going to cover the more and the less pages. And rather than creating a slide, I'm just going to use the man page for this. So if we go into the more man page, we can see that more is the filter for paging through text one screenful at a time. This version is especially primitive. Users should realize that less provides more. So more is an older program, and the man page itself even says it's especially primitive. So it's more of a legacy application that's still on all the systems, but I will show it to you. So what we could do is we could run more and then say bash underscore history, and you can see it comes up. Now, to go through it one page at a time, you would press the spacebar key. And to go one line at a time, you press the enter key. And that is basically all that more does. It'll just keep going through until it gets to the end of the file, and then you can press Q if you want to quit. Now, traditionally what more would be used for is, say you have ls-l, say /etc, and we've got, whoops, and you can see that it goes off the screen. Now, in the old days, you couldn't just scroll up with a wheel mouse to see the content. So what you would do is you'd pipe it into more. And what you do is you'd press the enter key to go one line at a time if you're interested in going one line at a time, or the spacebar key, and you could go through a page at the time, and let's say you're interested in this line here, then you've gotten to it, and then you just go, okay, I'll quit out now. So traditionally more was used when data went off the screen. You'd pipe it into more so you could see it, because you couldn't go up and down through the terminal window, but obviously we can nowadays. Now I'll show you the man page for less. So less is a program similar to more, but it allows backwards movement in the file as well as forward movement. Less doesn't have to read the entire input file before starting, so with large input files it starts up faster than with text editors like VI. So less can go backwards and forwards through a file, and I will show you that. So if we go less, our bash underscore history file, you can see we've got this big long file. So you can use the spacebar key to go one page at a time, the enter key to go one line at a time, but we can also press page up on the keyboard to go up through the file, or page down to go down through the file. We can also search for something. So let's say we wanted to search for the word show, for IP address show. You see it comes up. If we press N, it will jump to the next search option. Alright, so question mark will also do a search, but it does a reverse search, and you can see that we're at the top of the file, so there's no show going to go there. But if we go, say, 0 shift G will take us to the end of the file. Now if we do a question mark and search up through the file, you'll see that it comes up. Pressing N will jump between searches. So that's searching both forward and backwards. So the normal search that you would do is just the / to search forward through the file. So pressing a number, say we want to go to line 5, press Shift G, we'll go to line 5. If we want to go to line 10, well, actually let's make it line 60. So you go 60, Shift G, takes us to line 60. So you can jump to a certain line, you can search, you can move back and forward through the file. So less is way more powerful than the more command. So I will press Q to quit out, and you can also use less in a more traditional sense where you go ls/etc pipe it to less. So you can use it the same way that you would more, and you could go up and down through the file. Let's do the dash L so you see the same output. So you can move down or up through the file. You can go page down or page up. If we're interested in a particular thing, we could search it. So let's say we're interested in the PASWD file. We could search it, and there it comes. You can see it here. If we want to see the shadow file, we search shadow. There it is. So less is a lot easier to find what you're looking for, perhaps if you're doing a directory listing, but again, you could do ls-l/etc pipe grab shadow. So pulling something into less just to search shadow, probably not the best way to do it. I'm just showing you examples, I guess, of things that you can do with less. The other thing that we can do with less is the line numbers, the same as cat, except it uses a capital N instead of lowercase n. So we could go bash _history, and we get the line numbers. And I think that's pretty much everything that you really need to know about more and less. Use less over more. It's got more options. And I will end the video there.